did this step. I'm not going to use the Python as well in this demonstration. And the output, yeah, so it's a completely gone, yeah. But before I start this flow, I need to start the compute session as well, and for that I'm going to start the compute session, and this is one of the requirement of my prerequisite, which is the last one, to create the serverless compute. Yeah, so you can see I've done the computer session is starting. In the meantime, I'm going to use it as an input. I'm going to ask what is the population of United Kingdom. The output we'll discuss separately. Now here I'm going to use SERP API going to generate, right? The SERP API which I've created, I have to give some name. I can say SERP search. I'm going to add SERP search. The connection we have already created in form of the API we have taken, we have already implemented into the account setting in our account, so it should be already there, right? So I don't need to create right now. You can see the SERP connection I created in the account management. Now what the search engine? I'm going to use the Google. Now query is the same thing that I have to use the input, whatever the input I'm going to use, so dollar inputs dot input, right? So whatever the input is, this is the input, right? This input I'm going to use, and this input is what I have, the value I have given. What is the population of the United Kingdom? I can keep on changing this thing, but the input will be picked up whatever the dollar is coming, right? I can just go and just run and see if it is working fine. I can usually run as well. The compute session must be running for this. Okay, it is just going to take, it's going to perform some search. Running perfectly fine. Okay. The third thing I'm going to create now, okay, it's still running, right? Done, completed. Wow. The third thing I'm going to create, if you see in my schematic in my presentation, I'm going to create one more step 3. So I've created step 1 input, step 2 SERP API. The step 3 is I'm going to create the LLM. So LLM is going to get the responses which has been searched across the web, and that is being fed to the LLM. Now LLM we already have, so I'm going to use some name. So I'm going to say, let's say, generated okay, web outcome, right? I'm going to say web outcome. Now here, now it's important that what is the connection I'm going to use, which is I've created in the step as a prerequisite when we search which AI project keyword storage is going to use, right? Will be the API? No, it is a chat, because I'm going to simply going to ask a question. What will be the deployment? O3 meaning as I created in this step 3, right? O3 meaning. And then stop. I don't need to response format. What type of? I'm not going to say the JSON object. JSON object I could have given when I was going to use the APIs. I'm going to use the text. Now there's a 2 components, system and assistance, right? So I'm going to say that you are the helpful assistant who will find the information as per the search results from web, right? And then I'm going to say information, right? Information is equal to information. So what is going to happen? And then from the user point of view, I'm going to say that what is the users will give the question. So the information will be, what is the information here? Information is web outcome. So I'm going to replace web outcome. Okay. And what is going to user, as a user, what the prompt I want to give? I want to give so get the get the answer based on the information for the question. Okay, when I validate and pass the input, we will get the two keys. One is the web outcome. We have to define the what is the web outcome. Web outcome is the, in fact, this is, I can say, information, and then information will be the outcome, web outcome, and the question, what will be the question? Question will be the input which we initially defined, right? So let's validate, and we'll get the two fields to enter, right? You see information. What is the information? It is a, what is the information? Information is coming from the web outcome. And what is the question? Question is coming from the input, right? These are the two things I'm going to now add on. If you see these two. So it is a SERP search output, correct. And the question is input, right? Done. And the last step, very final step, output. So we have to justify the output, right? So output is the answer. Okay? Add the output, right? The output will be the okay. So remove this. So answer that whatever the web outcome is coming, right? That is going to the output. Done. Good. Computer session is running and we are good. So you can see the flow is ready. Oh, without wasting time, I'm just going to run it. So it's running right now. The variant 0 is running now status. And you can see, oh, there's some bad request. Model name is already enabled for the API volumes in preview and later. Okay. Okay, so this got failed because I'm running this query onto the GPT O3 mini, and that O3 mini does not have that quota. The model name is not only enabled for the API version, so I have to choose a different one. So what I did, I've gone to the to the model and I enabled one more model. That model is jacked GPT O4 mini. Okay, now I'm going to just cancel, select it, and then I'm going to run it again, right? Because that has failed. So now again it's running, you can see, and I'm pausing it so that voila. So it has run this time successfully. This completed, and we can see the output. Okay. Well, the population of the United Kingdom is estimated to be over 68 million people in 2023, and as of 23, it is projected to be 69 million. Correct. Now, if I see the same thing through the, let's say, through the playground, right? I can okay, let's see the traces, what it's saying. So total about 2 seconds it has taken. Let's click the flow. The flow was input and then output was this. Well, I'm expecting a little bigger flow. It's why it's not coming a bigger flow. Yeah. So it has gone to the SERP search, executing node web UTM. Right, good, perfect. I can do the same thing, same question. I can take it to the playground, right, and can see that I can open a new window so that I can compare the result as well, right? Slow. Okay, so I have given this. See what is the result. Correct. So that is the difference you can see when you give it to the Chat GPT 4 mini. It is only giving you the October 2023 outcome because that model is trained up to 2023 or before. It does not have the information of 2025. So once you do the SERP API, which it goes to the multiple sort of, let's say, more than 10 results, it takes the out of those 10 results and then pass it through the LLM, then you get a more crisp answer, right? And that is answer you get, right, as of 2023. And that is all. I'll see you again in my next project or series of lecture. Thank you very much for watching.